In the desolate stretches of the American West, where the sun sets in hues of blood orange and the wind carries tales of forgotten souls, a small town named Dustwood existed at the edge of reality. It was in this forgotten place that the legend of the Lateman emerged, a tale whispered around campfires and discussed in hushed tones at the local saloon. Legend had it that the Lateman was no ordinary monster. It was a creature that existed on the fringes of reality, a being that could traverse the thin veil between worlds. Stories told of its arrival in the darkest hours of the night, just before the clock struck midnight, earning it the ominous moniker, the Lateman. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over Dustwood, the townsfolk would lock their doors and shutter their windows. For in the quiet of the night, footsteps would echo through the empty streets. Those who dared to peek through the cracks of their curtains claimed to see a tall, shadowy figure draped in a tattered coat and a hat pulled low to conceal its face. The Lateman. The first encounter was recounted by Old Man Johnson, a grizzled soul who claimed to have seen the Lateman while stumbling home from the saloon. His shaky voice described a figure that seemed to materialize out of thin air, its eyes gleaming with an otherworldly glow. The Lateman moved with an unsettling grace, each step echoing through the stillness of the night. Soon, more townsfolk reported sightings. The Lateman became an omen, a harbinger of doom that left a trail of unease in its wake. The town's preacher, Reverend Carter, declared it a manifestation of sin, a consequence for the moral decay that had seeped into Dustwood's veins. As fear took hold, a young man named Jack Harper became obsessed with uncovering the truth behind the Lateman. Jack, fueled by a curiosity that bordered on madness, spent countless nights prowling the streets, hoping to catch a glimpse of the elusive monster. His friends pleaded with him to abandon his quest, but Jack was driven by an unrelenting desire to unravel the mysteries that shrouded Dustwood. One fateful night, as the clock struck 11, Jack positioned himself at the outskirts of town, determined to face the Lateman head-on. The air grew thick with tension, and shadows danced in anticipation. The wind carried whispers that seemed to echo Jack's name, a prelude to the encounter that awaited him. As the clock struck midnight, the atmosphere changed. The temperature dropped, and the town plunged into an unnatural silence. A figure emerged from the darkness, the Lateman. Jack, undeterred by fear, locked eyes with the creature that had haunted his dreams. The Lateman, with its eyes ablaze, extended a skeletal hand. Jack hesitated for a moment before gripping the creature's hand in a handshake that sealed his fate. In that moment, reality unraveled, and the fabric of Dustwood's existence tore apart. Instead of the expected horror, Jack found himself in a parallel reality, a distorted version of Dustwood that existed beyond the veil. The skies were forever shrouded in an eerie twilight, and monstrous silhouettes roamed the streets. The air vibrated with an unsettling energy, and Jack realized with a sinking feeling that he was trapped in a world inhabited solely by monsters. The twist of fate left Jack in a state of shock. He wandered through the desolate streets, his footsteps echoing in a town that mirrored Dustwood, yet felt infinitely more sinister. The once familiar buildings now stood as decrepit husks, and the twisted trees whispered secrets that only the denizens of this parallel reality could comprehend. As Jack grappled with his newfound reality, the Lateman, now a constant companion, observed from the shadows. It became clear that the creature was not just a harbinger of doom, but a guardian of the gateway between worlds, a guide for those unfortunate enough to cross the threshold. The parallel reality revealed its horrors gradually. Jack encountered grotesque creatures that lurked in the shadows, their eyes gleaming with a hunger that sent shivers down his spine. The skies remained perpetually dim, and the twisted versions of Dustwood's inhabitants roamed freely, their distorted forms a testament to the malevolence that thrived in this realm. Back in Dustwood, the townsfolk mourned Jack's disappearance. unaware of the twisted fate that had befallen him. The legend of the Lateman persisted, now told with a somber tone, as a cautionary tale of a man who dared to unravel the mysteries beyond the veil. As for Jack, he wandered through the parallel reality, a lost soul in a town where only monsters dared to tread. The Lateman, forever his silent companion, guided him through the shadows, a reminder that some secrets were never meant to be unveiled. And so, Dustwood existed on the edge of reality, its true nature veiled from the unsuspecting world, with Jack Harper lost in the twisted echoes of a town forever trapped in the clutches of the Lateman.